The heck do you have a higher vision score on an ADC as a jungler? Holy crap. By a lot. Feels bad.
I mean, vision score is really weird because it's not like how many wards did you put out. It's like how impactful were the wards you put out.
I mean, he destroyed or 3 less wards and put out 10 more.
Yeah. I mean, when you go sweeper, like you don't get to put out very many wards.
You get more pinks as well. Wait, Fox, did you sub?
Yeah.
Has he been subbed?
He subbed earlier today.
Oh, thanks, Fox. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we were in the middle of a conversation, so.
Thanks for the sub, Fox.
You want to invite the,
Maniac Bane in them? Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's the only one I actually have added.
I don't have them added.
You go back through and start making my...
Well, nobody's voting,
folders.
So whatever. I thoroughly disagree with you. I think Jupiter was MVP, but I'll give it to you just because you're...
I mean, there was 2 people that voted for King D. Those were the only bets.
No, nobody put in any bets.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm saying what they typed in chat.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I disagree. I don't think 80 carries should be rewarded for right clicking.
They can't be in the game.
I'm
There's
fine
no
with
need
that.
for them then.
I'm fine with that. That's what it
I
was
know
like
you
a
hate
couple
auto tech
patches ago.
champions, but they have a legitimate place into it. You absolutely hate the 2 things that are good right now, which is Garen and Jinx.
Pretty much.
I'm hoping we don't see an Urgot ban time around.
Preferably not. Yeah, I don't think an
Really
Urgot
hoping
ban is
don't.
gonna get them very far.
No, I'm hoping they take that out. Possibly a Jinx or Tom Kench ban even. Probably not. Yeah, maybe.
Get rid of the Jinx, right? Tom Kench is good, but
Yeah.
really needs like a strong AD carry.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what King D would default to next. I know he's really been liking Jinx lately. But I don't know what else he's been playing. I haven't really looked.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, there's a lot of really strong AD carries. Like all of them are actually good right now.
Yeah, the only one that's like got a really not great right now, surprising to me at least, is Trist. At a 46% win rate. Like, to me, that's just kind of weird. I thought that she'd really like these changes, and she did. She definitely bumped up, but just not nearly to what I thought it would be. And her pick rate as well. Unlike Varus, that doesn't have a high win rate, but has a really good pick rate.
Yeah.
As you were saying last week, I'd like to see some more Ashe come out.
God, I really hope teams start playing Ashe. There's no reason not to.
She's just like, I mean, Varus and Asher, to me at least, they've always been kind of interchangeable. They both do their specific thing better than the other, obviously. But I mean, they have the ult for a really good engage. Ashe does really well in the current meta with her build. It's really cheap now. I think that's really good. It says Doodleson is his provisionals.
All right. Getting into pick ban for game 2.
Other than the Urgot for Jinx, do you think that they should really switch up any other bans that they had?
I don't really think that Jax is necessary, right? Like,
yeah.
I don't think Jax is that strong right now. He can really pop off, sure, but I would be more worried about like the roles that are actually good right now, which like top lane isn't like a very influential role at the moment. So I would focus more at King D.
Yeah, I'd definitely be focused on the bot lane.
Looks like they're getting rid of the Tom Kench though.
As much as, because Tom Kench in himself is a good pick with the kind of hyper-ish, like the crit ADCs coming back into fruition. Like
Yeah.
he's legitimately good. Like his pick ban over in Korea at least is nuts. It's the same with Braum. Those are kind of the top 2 supports right now. So even if they don't ban Jinx, which I'm hoping they do, I think you go Braum for Faithful if he plays it.
Yeah, I think he plays Taric as well, which I do remember they banned the Taric, and I don't
Yes,
think
they
they
did.
should have.
Lulu. Okay, first pick Jinx. Open.
Yeah, no reason. Yeah, just grab it, right?
Yeah, you can get through a lane. There's a lot of peel supports that can get her through a lane.
Right.
If you need to, just run a Janna.
Yeah.
Or Braum or
I don't think you need to prioritize the Rakan, but they are gonna go for that. Looks like they might want to play bot a little bit more aggressively with the Rakan.
Could play with the lovers duo. King
Possibly.
D, at least from last season, was good on the Xayah.
He was very good on Xayah last split. Yeah.
There's always an option for him to pull out. And how is Xayah even doing right now? I don't know.
She does okay. She's
Okay,
seeing
pretty
pro
decent.
play. I don't know how she's doing in solo queue, but
Yeah, I try to generally not base stuff on have to on solo queue just because it is a different beast.
Yeah, I mean, you can pull from it, and we've seen a lot of teams do that, right? Like we're seeing Wukong and all sorts of random solo queue only picks popping up in a pro play, but for sure. Pyke though being grabbed by Red Arc, that can be pretty dangerous. It's a definitely an annoying pick to have to deal with. Also Nocturne traded over.
Now with the Rakan, I definitely don't think you go Jinx anymore. Nocturne and Pyke, I think it could be kind of scary to go Jinx.
Definitely could. I think the Xayah would be a safer bet here, right?
Yeah.
Good DPS. Has a pretty good early to mid game. Can peel herself away from the Nocturne and the Pyke, so I would kind of prefer to see that, but
I'm hoping we do.
there's always a chance that Galaxy doesn't actually play their picks very well, and that a Jinx would still be fine.
Right. We'll pick up for Jupiter again. Obviously good.
Yeah,
Did very well on it last
very
game.
well. Got a lot of really strong ganks off. Just really set his team up for victory. And Shogath picked
I also
up again
think
for
that's
Doodle.
fine. He did very well on it last game, but he's always been a good Cho'Gath player.
Yeah, I mean, one of his better picks. Really strong on tanks.
Not quite the 0-1-0 as we saw from Chloe good.
Right. What are we gonna see? We're gonna see
Mundo, baby.
Okay, that's interesting. Good, strong front line there. Puts them in a pretty good spot. A lot better late game viability than if they had gone for something like the Kled again. So I do like to see that.
Did Vorpal spikes ever apply previous ones or no?
No.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought. For some reason, I remember seeing a Cho'Gath with it like a long time ago. It's probably because they were playing like an AP Cho'Gath with Morellos or something.
Yeah, probably had Morellos.
I was trying to think. I was like, wait, that doesn't. No, I really hope that wasn't the thing at least, because that'd be nuts.
All right. Is Jinx or Garen gonna get through here?
Good Xayah ban.
Garen's not gonna get banned or picked, so his pick ban is gonna be lowered. Yeah, honestly, just get rid of the Jinx. Yep.
There we go.
If he puts King D
Jinx is
down,
still going to be at a high pick ban. And I think for good reason that she's at high pick ban, #1 pro play, #1 solo queue, like best ADC overall right now.
Is she seeing a lot of pro play? I haven't seen her in pro play at all.
Really?
Yeah.
At least the games I've been seeing in Korea, that's what I've seen it. With Tom Kench, I should say.
Okay.
Right, when Tom Kench is picked, that's what I see a lot of. That or Ashe Varus or Ezreal. I've seen some Ezreal popping through.
Yeah, Ezreal's still coming in. I see a lot of Varus. That's what I'm seeing most of. And Kai'Sa, still seeing a lot of Kai'Sa, which would actually be a pretty decent pick here for King D if he decides to go for it. Kior picking up his Cassiopeia, though.
That's a scary lane. Pyke and Cass.
Yeah.
A lot of kill pressure.
Yeah, lots of kill pressure, good range, good damage.
I think Kai'Sa would be actually a pretty decent pickup here.
Yeah. Yep. There we go.
This kind of next pick we saw from him last season as well. Last split, I should say.
Faithful hovering the Urgot. Might be AP Recon top, man, with Cho'Gath mid and
Right?
Urgot support.
I would not be happy. I would just straight up be pretty sad.
Yeah, I would be a little upset. What are we gonna see in the mid lane though? Probably just another Swain.
Yeah. Yep. I think that's a good pick. I don't know what we're gonna see from Kanye West though. That I don't know. Any
I don't.
prediction on that one?
No. With the Galiogon, I have no clue what he's gonna pick. Honestly, this is really what we've been seeing him perform on. Might go. I don't know. Maybe like an Ari. I don't even know what he plays. Yasuo. That's a bit of a.
Really? Huh.
I don't know how I feel about that one. It's a very hard pick to pull off properly.
Yeah. I mean, I guess like the wind wall does actually do pretty decent into the Swain. I guess.
Yeah, I mean it can stop his E and his Q, but I just don't. Yeah, it's really rough because like if Camille gets on top of him, he's pretty much doomed.
Can't skirt around in fights much anymore.
Right.
I think Camille's actually really good into a Yasuo for that reason.
Yeah. It's also just very strange seeing someone who's like only played like defensive mid laners pick up like a super aggro character like that. So
Yeah.
I haven't really seen the mechanical power for Kanye West. He might be good with it. He might not. We'll have to actually see.
All right. What are you thinking for over under here, Ham?
I don't know, man. I do not know. What about you?
I'll
let you come up with it. I came up with the last one.
I always like Turret First Blood. It's kind of an all over the place. We do dragons.
Okay.
We didn't see that many last game though.
Dragons or game time?
We could do game time. Game time is normally a good one. I would expect this game to go a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I think. You thinking 26?
I'm gonna say 28. 26
28?
is only 1 minute longer than the last one, so.
Really? God, I kept thinking the last one was like 22 minutes. We got that
25.
in down so early. Yeah, we can go 28.
All right.
What I personally like Vex's team comp again. It's the relatively same thing. I mean, the top side's all the same. The bot lane's the only thing I switched. I mean, I think Kaiser Rakan's a fine lane. I personally like theirs better, but what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I think Vex's is a little bit better. I mean, both of them are really good comps. Like, I mean, the only like sore thumb from Galaxies is the Cassiopeia, but I mean, theoretically in a comp you could see that switched around with Cass mid and Yasuo bot. But,
Right.
I think both of them have really well-rounded damage, good tank lines, good engage. So it's really hard to say. I think both of them are strong.
Cool. Could see a little bit of early game shenanigans. Just because of Pike. I guess Rakan's actually got a decent level 1 too, but knowing this split so far, we probably won't see anything crazy happening. I've yet to see any invade, as far as I'm aware of, right?
Yeah.
Still Blaze what you go on Nocturne?
No. You go lethal
No?
tempo.
Okay. Okay. That's. I thought I wasn't 100% sure. I was like, maybe I've been reading it wrong, but. Nocturne Shen still been a thing in pro play or no?
No, not at all.
No? Okay.
I mean, sometimes they'll play like Shen support, but it's not like a combo that you do.
Right. I know it was fairly common for a little while there. When Nocturne first kind of became big into the pro play. I think it was the first season I can remember in at least a little while that Nocturne's really been involved in pro play much at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's really all based off of the buffs they gave Zolt, right? Just so, like, an extra 2 seconds of not being able to see is huge.
Oh, yeah.
And it's that plus, like, he just has a lot of natural synergies with so many different runes. Right, like, lethal tempo is super good. Along with
Celerity buff helped him out quite a bit, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny when Celerity was getting changed. It was like, oh, this is gonna be trash. We'd rather have the 1.5% movement speed than like doubling how much damage we're getting from it. It's just like, are you crazy? Like, I would take the free damage over the 1.5% movement speed any day. And well, you know, literally everybody takes it. Like, they don't even need to have a movement speed buff.
Right.
Into their kit. It's just too strong.
I thought that like certain champions wouldn't like it, which might be, but they're still happy with that damage buff. Anybody that does get any extra movements, because I mean you just get a straight amount from boots,
right?
Automatically, so boots are more effective.
You're right.
For damage now.
Boots give you damage now. Water walking in the rune, whenever you're in the river, like I'm pretty sure water walking already gives you extra damage, like base wise, and then like the movement speed it gives you is also converted into damage. It's like Celerity just compounds with too many options.
Yeah, it's really take anything else.
Right. Like on occasion, Transcendence is nice, right? 10% CR, but that's when you reach level 10. That's like, oh, yeah. Right? You don't feel that for a long time.
I'll take that on supports. It's kind of nice to get that 10% CDR.
Right.
Especially if you're behind, getting that really does help. Unlike a Nami or Janna, a Peely support.
Yeah, I mean, I like it on, like, Zac. Like, if there's champions, like, can't access CDR on.
Right.
Like Zac. Like, you get 2 items on Zac that give you CDR. If you're lucky. So it's really important on him, but... I don't know. Absolute Focus feels like an absolutely worthless rune to me. Like, it doesn't give you any stats.
Gathering Storm also kind of came out where it's like, eh. I mean, the games are so short now.
It was really broken. It's gonna start becoming the norm again, like because the games are slowing down. Like, what was it last night in LPL? It was like a 50-some minute game.
Jesus.
Like it was GG versus RNG. Went like 50-some minutes. And it was just.
Jesus.
It was just an unending game, right? Like, I'm sure they would have loved to have Gathering Storm that game, right? Just, oh, all right, I get an extra 72 AD. Solid. I'll take it.
Looks like I missed a spot.
Pretty standard start for both teams. Camille with a slight tempo advantage on the jungle. Bot lane pretty much going to be the focus of this game again, especially with like such a weirdly I don't know, weirdly built bot lane from Galaxy with the Cassiopeia and the Pike.
Yeah, definitely a lot of aggression that can come out of it though.
Yeah. Especially with like the mix of grounding, like they've got a lot of options to engage onto the recon.
Yeah, very rarely do you see a comp that can actually like engage and keep a recon in.
Right.
So having the caster is actually really nice for that. Get that pull and you can just ground him. You wait for the stun to come through.
Yeah. And
Temple
Jupiter
lead from
had like a 6-second lead, and
Yeah.
he's down in CS. Mafia's just doing the full clear. This does give Camille a chance to go get bot scuttle at some point, though, if he really wants to.
I think he's okay actually making that trade right now. Being able to get that top scuttle first thing, and then I'll be able to get that bot scuttle as well.
Yeah, yeah. Smart of Mafia knowing that, like, Nocturne not going to be the strongest, like, pre-level 3 or 4, so just going for the full clear rather than trying to contest the scuttles. Whereas Olaf, last game, could easily contest the scuttles. Oh my god, Maniac is getting so low here, taking so much damage from Doodle here.
Ooh,
Yeah, Mafia's going to have to head up there, or Maniac's going to have to burn TP.
yeah. That's super unfortunate for him. Mafia's lower than heck too.
Yeah. Would not suggest ganking the Cho'Gath right now. He is pretty low on mana, but it's a little bit of a dangerous position. Good amount of CS leads, though, for Vex. They've got a bit of a lead mid, pretty good lead bot. Just enough to give him a 300 gold lead.
Man, I wish I had the same ping I had while spectating in-game.
Right, 7 milliseconds.
Yeah. 7 ping, woohoo!
Yeah, that would be nice. Jupiter's fine here. Wow, that... Okay, Red Arc, that was a little unnecessary. Like, going onto a Camille like that, you know she's going to be able to just hook shot away, so, like... Don't really get a chance to flash forward and make that kind of play. Because even if you land that, she still just hook shots away.
What happens if she's in the middle of her hook shot and she gets CC'd?
You can pull her out of the hook shot,
Okay.
right? It's very hard to actually, like, time that, though.
Right.
'Cause she
That's
moves
pretty much your
pretty
only option to
fast.
kill her.
Yeah.
Trying to get a pretty decent CS lead up in the top lane. Oh, CS is no joke at 5 minutes.
Yeah. That's pretty good 15 CS. He's definitely going to be stronger than the Mundo. And hopefully he can like set up a freeze or something and just really punish Maniac Bane up here.
Yeah, it kind of sucks about like doing that against Mundo that you can just farm with Qs. But yeah, he'll definitely miss some here and there, but
Right.
it's so hard to just choke him out of all CS. Oh, that cannon didn't die.
You know, gives Maniac a chance to walk him and get it. Woo, 66 gold in the pocket. Right here is when Doodle should be hard shoving this lane, right? Like it's already slow pushing. So he wants to time it up to like hard shove with the next wave that comes in. Looks like they're going to make an aggressive play onto Maniac though. Doesn't land any of the CC, so just a little bit of poke. Hopefully Jupiter will help him crash that. Make it even harder for Moon to actually farm any of it.
Nocturne is out leveling the Camille right now, up
Yeah.
8 CS.
Solid 2 levels ahead at the moment.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Yeah, that's huge, right? That's really dangerous because like Nocturne can actually make some plays right now if he wants, and there's no real match that can be had from the Camille. Looks like he's going to go aggressive onto him. This isn't a trade you win with him being 2 levels ahead. Maybe with the Cho'Gath, though, they did see him on the ward. He's going to use the knock and roll. Here he comes. Fear is in the air, but the first blood over to the Cho'Gath.
It's a good idea from the Nocturne, but Mundo wasn't able to rotate down, so it wasn't... Best is going to be a 1-for-1.
Yeah, walked over a lot of wards. Like, Vex knew that was coming a mile away. Doodle was able to rotate down. Even being a level down, Jupiter survived long enough. Only burning a flash. And they got the Nocturne out. Nocturne ult, too, so...
Wow, Nocturne flashed there, too?
Yeah, he flashed and ulted. I think he tried to... I think he flashed the Rupture and then ulted, if I remember right, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, with the quick feats.
Yep, going for that Stormrazor build. Very strong build on Kai'Sa, just lots of upfront damage. Also helps her so that when she gets the Rage Blade, that thing already has a little bit of attack speed and attack damage behind it for its scaling. So that's the nice thing about Stormrazor. It's not just the guaranteed crit, right? You're also getting a very stat-efficient item. You know, lots of attack damage, lots of attack speed.
Yeah.
Everything you want on AD carry. Beefy with the jukes, though. Doing a pretty good job. Needs to run away, though, because Mafe's in. Here comes the Fear. See if he can get it to land. He actually runs away, though, quite instantly. Now Beefy wants to try and turn this around. See if he gets the never move off. Nope. Not even close.
Just gonna walk away. Pop the Swain ult though. That was good for him to at least get that out of his arsenal. CS will be a little bit more aggressive. Poke down in the bot lane here. Another pretty slow game.
Yeah.
I expected bot to be a little bit more aggressive. But, both teams just taking it slow.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty slow. You know, I mean, a lot of these champions want to scale up again. Camille, Kai'Sa, even Cassiopeia. It looks like we're actually going to see the ultimatum come out. Nice stun onto 3 with her ult, though. Nocturne's going to be coming down. Kiora finds his way out of the fight. Still at half health. This is a pretty bad situation for Vex. Jupiter's going to be running, but a flash in from Pyke. This time it lands. And 2 for 0 for Galaxy.
Really good fight for the side of Galaxy. And that Nocturne ult's so annoying to have to deal with because you have to get so close then to the cast to do damage just because you can't see anything. And getting a Windrake.
Yep.
That'll definitely help. Windrakes are definitely nice, especially for junglers, I feel like. Junglers absolutely love it. And just in general map rotations.
Yeah.
You will still be wrong.
Yeah, they just gotta play it slow, I think. The fact that they weren't able to instantly burst down the cast is really rough. Like, he landed a super good Petrifying Gaze. Stunned up, I think, it was either all 3 or just 2 of them. I'm pretty sure it was only 2.
A lady never dared to her hands.
Yeah, I know you got, I'm pretty sure you got the Rakan and the Xayah.
Kai'Sa, yeah.
Or Kai'Sa.
Yeah.
Kai'Sa, yeah.
But Vex barely behind, so only 300 gold behind. Most of that's because of the CS advantage they have top and mid. Huge CS advantage top, right? Like,
Yeah.
almost 30 CS up at the moment.
Yeah, that's really big. Nocturne almost 20 CS up in the jungle. That's also pretty huge. feels so bad for Mundo. Just sitting here getting what you can with Qs.
Right. It's rough. I mean, Doodle's playing this lane really well. Looks like we might actually see a fight coming down mid. Nocturne ults come out again, but the stopwatch immediately used. Now Mafia forced to run. I don't think you really want this, Beefy Uggs. You got the kill. Take it. Yeah, Doodle finally set up a freeze up there, right? There's nothing Mundo can do. He's quickly went from 30 CS to almost a 40 CS deficit, right? Like, this is so
Yeah, his
rough.
freeze is huge.
Yeah. Right, like, all he really needs is Jupiter to come up here, right, and get a kill onto this Mundo. He's trying to clear the vision to get that done. Actually, Mundo stepping forward a little bit too much. Uses his ult already, but the ultimatum used should be burning him down pretty fast. No amount of regen is going to help him there. Nice job.
Really good job from Doodle to get that freeze to force the Cho'Gath or the Mundo to stand super far up if he wants to even get any CS. And he's like, all right, whatever. My team's coming, so I get a free pink ward.
Yep.
Good job from them.
Yeah, Doodle gonna crash this in before the Mundo can respawn. Doesn't even have TP, so pretty big influx up there.
He was actually doing like super good this game, like really good ganks.
I mean,
Bit of an unfortunate pop, but that top gank was really nice, and that mid gank was also
he had
super
really
good.
good games last game. Faithful forced to run away. Grand Entrance gonna get him out in time. Good rotate here from Galaxy. You know, they really want to try and force down this tower. 4 people down here, pretty big. They do need to be careful because there is a TP on Cho'Gath. So if Vex collapse, they will have a 5-man advantage.
Yes.
But they call it off very wisely. Pretty
Good
big
job from them back off from that.
Yeah, big CS lead though for me, bot. 20 CS, 4 Kiora. He's very comfortable on this champion too.
Yeah. Cassiopeia can definitely be scary. If she starts to get ahead.
Yeah, he seems really good on like decently mobile, like just DPS carries like the Vayne,
Yeah.
Cassiopeia, lots of movement speed out of her Q. Right, people that just want to kite, dish out the deeps. Something like the Lucian definitely didn't seem up his alley.
Sorry, I denied 3 cannons so far. Like, that's not the biggest thing in the world, but that adds up to a lot of gold.
Yeah. Jeez, Cho'Gath, almost 60 CS up. This lead is just growing.
Yeah, it's getting a little out of control. I really think someone needs to get up there and stop this.
Yeah, they do. Right, like, I mean, and Vex is fine to play across map because they know that, like, if someone goes up there, they just get bottom lane, right? They get an advantage down there, and even if they go up top, it's not going to magically get an extra 60 CS into Maniac's hands, right? Like, it's just going to stop this from growing, which is important, but it's not going to undo the issue here.
Right. You need to at some point try to stop the bleeding. But it's an open wound that's just pouring blood right now.
Yep. Yeah, you can see Doodle shoving this in, presumably because Camille's going for that Rift Herald. They want to be able to have the lane advantage there, so good communication between him and Jupiter. Gonna go down there, probably get a feast stack for himself.
Yeah. It's nice when you can get those extra sweet stacks. Those are just...
Yeah, Faithful missing the engage. Bone Skewer goes wide. Barely saves the tower here. They definitely need to get lane control so that they can not lose that before they get a chance to use his Herald, which hasn't even been picked up. Camille goes super low, gets hit with the fear, shut down immediately. Now Doodle in a rough spot, but he manages to flash away. Now Mafia next to fall. Maniac Bane trying to chase forward. Misses the cleaver, though. I think he's going to pick up the kill. Here he does, but Beefy Uggs probably going to be able to finish this off. No more regen for the Mundo. Just chase it forward, Beefy. You got this, bro.
Nope.
All he needs is his W up. Ooh, he manages to land a never move and another kill for him. He's 2-0 now. They did lose bot turret, which is unfortunate, and they didn't get the Herald.
It was actually really good from, even though they did lose 3, it was a 3-for-2 trade, but they did get bot turret.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, 3 for 2. They got bot, and Vex didn't get Herald, so that's still an option for him in the long run.
It was a really good collapse.
Right, looks like Kior is building his Rylai's now. I assume
I
it'll
assume
be
so.
Rylai's. We're gonna see a TP in from Doodle wants to get in onto the fight. Might finish though. Nocturne picks that up. Doodle in a bit of a rough spot. Doesn't have flash. See if his team comes to back him up. He's just gonna.
One-man charge
They're
scares
gonna
them away.
change posture here. GG's gonna try and push down bot while they give free mid lane priority over Vex. They're just giving over a free tower.
Yeah.
I don't see a way that Vex
Yeah,
doesn't get this tower right here.
It really doesn't matter. He's not going to get that turret anytime soon.
Yeah.
Good rotation from Vex to get this mid lane.
Yeah, a little surprised that Galaxy didn't like do anything there. They're just like, we'll just disengage, right? You know, giving that extra gold over to Vex really isn't that great. Vex with ever so slightly a gold lead now. But beefy, a little out of position, Bone Skewer, just for fun. Gonna see him kind of fight for map control here for a little bit. Oh, unless Jupiter actually finds his way on to Kior. He does manage to get the flash stun off. He's falling super fast, doesn't have the shield up. Mafia trades the kill over, but he's gonna die for it. Now, Red Arcane with a nice 4-man stun. Doesn't get the execute though, now he's chasing away. Beefy Uggs gets knocked up. They want to finish off some kills here. I think this is a pretty rough fight. Double kill over for Beefy Uggs. Traded 2 for 4 in Vex's favor.
Yeah.
Just
That was a, I will say that was a beautiful 4-man stun from Red Arc King.
yeah, the pike engage
Just
is
not
good.
enough.
But I mean they didn't finish off the damage, right? Okay, you killed Camille. She did her job, right? Camille already got the cast dead, right? But they didn't get any damage onto King D. Beefy Uggs sat there, you know, with the demonic ascension going for 5 hours, and it's at that point, right? Yasuo's not fed enough to do anything, so I mean that's definitely just a lost fight. They need to keep Kiora alive if they want any chance at winning these fights. I mean, Kiora's got a lot of gold, right? He's sitting on Archangels, Rylai's, and he's already almost finished his 3rd item, right?
Yeah, Kira right now is definitely their biggest
Yeah.
jam, by far.
Did you really think you could run?
Yeah, Kaiser needs to get back here. Don't think he has enough for his Gwynsies yet, but he's going to have a good amount towards it. So what do you think needs to happen for Galaxy here to get the win?
They really needed in their fights. I think they need to take better fights.
Yeah.
And not be out of position to allow the Camille onto your cast.
Yeah, I think they need
really
to keep.
need to keep cast alive.
I think they need to keep the Pike or the Mundo around. Looks like they're
There
actually
we
going
go.
for a fight. Doodle already found his way in. Does land a nice rupture only on to the Mundo, though. See if they can burn him down. Vision Vampire going to slow him up a little bit more. Now Jupiter actually manages to get the stun on to Kiora. This could be a good moment for them, but a 4-man stun from the Cassiopeia stunts everything they wanted to do. That is 2 dead already. Now they pick up the 3rd. Doodle's going to fall, but Kaiser is in the fight now, wants to do something, but I just don't think he can. Knock up, though, from Kanye West. Oh, he just dies immediately, but King D falls. Now Beefy Uggs the last one alive. Might actually have the DPS to get this done if he lands a nice never move, but he's going to be running. He's forced to flash, and Galaxy got the fight they needed. They took a fight. King D wasn't there for a majority of it, and they get the ace.
Yeah, that was a huge fight for them. That Cassiopeia ult was absolutely disgusting.
Huge, yeah. 4-man ult, that's crazy.
I hear running face first into a cast is not a fun time.
Yeah. Yeah, they really need to time their engage Vex, where they need both Doodle and Jupiter to engage at the same time to either get the knockup or the silence onto Cassiopeia, so that she can't just stunt their entire engage like that.
Yeah, that was a huge fight for them. That definitely started bringing them back into it. Window's now 4 and 3-3. Like, granted, he was still down a bunch of CS.
Yeah.
But that definitely helped him at least back into the game.
Yeah, I mean, he's picked up kills. It's going to help, especially because all he has to do is hit R and exist, right? Like, doesn't actually need to do anything. So he's going to be tanky. Not really sold on this Bramble Vest. Like, no one here besides the Swain is going to be healing up, and Swain's theoretically shouldn't be auto-attacking you, right? So I would have preferred to see something else from him. Maybe a War Mugs, or like a Sunfire or something. Hell, even a Randuin's would have been phenomenal, right? You get that AoE slow, it stops a good amount of crit damage coming out from the Kai'Sa. But now Beefy Ugg's in a little bit of a rough spot. Mafia on the side, they've got a lot of damage here. Gonna have Maniac Man TP in. I think Beefy Uggs is the sacrificial lamb from Vex. They know not to defend him. They're gonna let him die. Does give a lot of dragon pressure over to Galaxy, though.
Yeah, definitely. I guess silver lining of that is that they were smart enough to just be like, all right, well, he's dead.
Right.
Let him be.
Just disengage from him. Got the Pike and the Nocturnal, though, right?
Yeah.
So that is a little bit of fighting power gone from the side of Galaxy. If Vex somehow take the fight, we'll have to see. I think they're just going to have King D farming in the mid lane, though. I don't really think they should take the fight without Swain. As much as it sucks to go down a third dragon, take the smart road here.
I think I would really like to see King D push up that, like, seeing that mid lane was going to crash into turret, he probably could have got some really good damage on that and then just rotate up towards top and got away while they were taking that dragon.
Yeah, he could have. I think
Also just the whole team standing there.
With the way that those towers regen now, it's like really dangerous for possibly very little. So, I mean, I don't really blame him for not going for it. I think if they're going to take that tower, they're probably going to take it down in one shot anyways at some point.
I just don't like seeing people stand there doing nothing.
I mean,
just
at
standing
least
by
he
the
shoved
dragon.
in the wave, right?
Right.
I think with how... Because by the time you finished shoving it in, the dragon was dead, right? He wasn't going to have any time to attack that turret. The rest of the team should have been standing there. But, I don't know. It's the sad moment where it's just like, they're taking dragon. I know I can't contest. I'm going to sit here and watch. Happens all too often. Looking like they want to do a pick-off here. Vex is positioning like they want to do a group team fight, but they never actually have their group with them.
Right.
And
I have like 2 or 3 members.
yeah, it's rough because, I mean, Mafia can engage from wherever, so he doesn't need to be with his team. Pike runs like a madman, right? It's like Usain Bolt out here, but, you know, Vex doesn't really have that luxury.
Jesus, look at that damage on the
Jupiter is super squishy. It is very dangerous. Nice 3-man route. Just going to be wave clearing, but looks like Mafia trying to pick up the kill onto Faithful. Manages to get his flash. Oh, this could be really dangerous. Kiora gets caught up by a lot. He flashes away, though. Now Doodle wants to get in. He doesn't get the Devour, though. Managed to pick up the kill. Maniac Bane getting real low, even with his ultimate, but the Pike with the kill. Doesn't actually manage to get the reset there. Now Mafia in a bad spot. King D, killer instincts forward, and a triple kill for the Kai'Sa. Immediate ace for Vex.
That was a huge fight for them, and that the knock up with combo with the Swain was really big there.
Yeah, they left Kiora B again, right? They all stepped away. They're just like, oh, Kiora's gonna be fine. Kiora's only mobile in the middle of a fight when he can get Qs, right, to get the movement speed. When he's just sitting there by himself, that is a very concrete-footed duck, right?
Yeah.
He's waddling, and his feet weigh 2 tons. He can't get anywhere.
That definitely it started out pretty good for Galaxy with the poke on the Camille. It actually took her out of the fight.
Yeah.
then just mispositioning from team and whatnot.
Yeah, Vex are gonna take the risky route, try and burn down this Baron in time. They're doing a pretty good amount of damage. Kai'Sa's very good at taking Baron. Her execute damage on her passive gets stronger and stronger the more she procs it, and it doesn't have a time limit on it. Faithful needs to be careful here, though. I don't know. That's some risky territory, bro.
Yeah, Kai'Sa's single target DPS is actually nuts.
It's ridiculous. And Vex, once again with a commanding lead. We are about to hit over. Everybody said under. All 2 people that voted. No one's taking part today, man. All right, over.
Okay. I'd like to see Doodle split push top here. Or bot, one way or the other.
Yeah, he's got TP, so he should. I would say top, right? His team's gonna push bot. They get that tower for free, and then they'll have a pretty big wave for the next one, which is where Doodle will be. No, you don't need bits. You get points just for watching, man. If you do exclamation point points, you can see how many you got. So if you do that, you'll see what you have. You get points for watching, taking part in contests. You can play roulette. You can do slots. You can duel people for them. All that stuff. And if you do make donations like bits or dollars, you get points for that as well. So you get points for a lot of stuff. You do the contest or earn them. At the end of the day, we do skin giveaways. So.
And subs do get 3 times the points per minute.
Yeah. Subs get 90 points per 10 rather than 30 points. So if you sub, you get more points. Better chance at winning skins, essentially, because you'll have more points to buy more tickets. So.
I think that's all we've had win tickets to, or win contests is sub so far, right?
I mean, it was Prism twice in a row, but yeah.
Yeah. Prism's got the RNG unlock.
Yeah. The contest already ended. It was. We only run the contest like right before the game starts. That way you can't like see how the game's going and then do it. But yeah, Vex, quick 2 towers. Doodle's pushing up on the top lane. Huge gold swing for Vex's favor right now.
Do Vorpal spikes affect turret?
No.
No? Okay.
It's weird. They don't, but I've noticed that I do more damage when my Vorpal spikes are up, right? By like 1 or 2. Like it's super like insignificant. And they might have changed it, but it used to be like I would activate it, I'd do like 2 more damage and auto attack to the turret. I was like, that's glitchy. Yeah, I mean, at the very least, it like resets its auto, but
right.
Yeah, nothing super big.
Bot lane's getting pretty big. I'd like to see just one person at least go down there and just crash that in with the Baron.
Yeah. The hard part is there's like a good amount of engage and fight power from Guardian that like if you split up your comp here from Vex, it puts you in a really rough spot. They force Red Arc down. I would say maybe send Doodle since he does have teleport, but it's still those fights could go so fast.
There we go. Gotta deal with the mid wave. Gonna have to deal with bot and top here.
Yeah, they're gonna split it up. They've got 3 bot. This is Vex's moment. They should recognize that and just immediately go for the tower main Bane, trying to get some damage off the King D. He's just standing there, but the Clear Instinct shield gonna be helping him quite a bit. Now Kiora and the gang have re-engaged. Instant kill onto the Kai'Sa. This is a pretty good spot for them. Double kill over for the Pyke. See if he can get a 3rd. Beefy Uggs gonna use his Zanya's. So much damage from his ult. Doesn't even have the explosion yet. Flashes forward. Gets stunned though. Now see if he can manage to get a kill onto Kiora. Lots of damage from him. Shut down from Cho'Gath. He's managed to make his way into the fight. Now Kiora running away. And a little bit of a blunder there from Vex. That's what I was saying. The difficult part about split pushing, even with the teleport on Doodle, right? Like, there's just too much engage, too much insta-kill power from Galaxy for them to really get away with that hard commit. And they got top tower, but they didn't even get bot.
Yeah, definitely Jupiter diving 2 Nexus turrets was probably not the best idea either.
Yeah. I mean, that's not what lost them the fight, though. Definitely not ideal, but they lost it way before that. I would say they lost it because King D took
Oh yeah,
3 seconds
he
of auto
took-
attacks from Maniac Bane under the tower. Like, what are you
Right.
doing, dude?
Yeah, it was definitely a poor positioning, for sure.
You know, not even a gold swing though at all for Galaxy. Still,
No.
still a 4K lead for Vex. They're gonna get their first dragon. Woohoo! That should be another stack for Cho'Gath. He is a big monster, sitting on 10 already.
You got me 11 stacks for a Cho'Gath. That's it's a pretty scary Cho'Gath.
Honestly, at this point in the game, I wouldn't even give the stack over Cho'Gath, right? Like, I would save that for a fight. Like, they had an opportunity to maybe turn around and instantly fight there if they had the Cho'Gath ult. Because the stack is nice. Like, it's an extra couple hundred health, but...
Oh, comes back up so quick. Actually nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. Since they didn't go for fight immediately, it could definitely work out. They still need to wait about 30 seconds, though, if they want to do anything. Which is fine. They gotta get the side wave control.
Jeez. Elixir of Iron makes Cho'Gath look awful scary.
Opportunity rewards those who wait.
This is so big.
Like, nah, that's not big at all. I love how Sunfire on Cho'Gath used to actually be like the worst thing, because the aura for Sunfire was one size.
Oh, it wouldn't scale with the size?
Yeah, and so Cho'Gath would literally outgrow the Sunfire size to the point where it wouldn't actually hit anybody. Like it just his hitbox was too big,
Too big.
and it overshadowed the Sunfire.
That's hilarious.
So, yeah. They-
Literally had to be inside of his champion.
Yeah, so but like unless they had like Phantom Dancer or Ghost on and like we're walking through you, yeah, the Sunfire wasn't gonna help at all. But they fixed that.
It's probably for the better.
Yeah, no, it was hilarious though. They fixed it for all the champions that like grow in size like that. So like I don't think it hurt Zach quite as badly because he's actually got like a pretty thin model, but
Yeah.
yeah.
And his idea is like literally get inside of people.
Yeah. It is one beefy Cho'Gath. Okay. I'll look away from him. Just following him for just a little bit. Up here, though, Faithful just clearing out some vision. I don't know why people ever put pink wards like deep into the pit there. Like, they're just going to auto-attack that from over the wall.
I don't really have any... With that inhib going back up, that really does help out. What the heck is that? Really does help out the side of Guardian or Galaxy.
Yeah, I would say it pretty much like puts them at even footing again, right? I think their comp is about as good as Vex's as long as they actually fight well. And even being down 4K gold, not a big problem for them at this point in the game. Right, Yasuo's at 3 items, has a 100% crit chance. He's doing 30% true damage on all of his hits now because of Conqueror, so Yasuo's pretty big. And once Mundo... I kind of want him to get a... I want him to get either an Adaptive Helm next or a Stone Plate. Stone Plate would be good, but like Adaptive Helm is going to be so effective versus Beefy Uggs, King D, and Doodle. Like,
Oh yeah. Adaptive helm would be really nice.
yeah, that needs to be one of his next 2 items. Like, he only gets 2 more, but like if he doesn't get an Adaptive Helm, that's like super bad for him.
And 139 CS at 36 minutes definitely hurts.
No, yeah, it's not fun at all.
Just from dead ones.
Yeah, it's farming like a madman though.
Yeah, we
Jeez.
see lots of farm coming out from Kiora, actually. They've kind of just been giving him all the mid waves, though, right? Like, you can see
Kinda
where it's
funnel
hurting
to
their
him.
team. Red Arc King
You will be
about to get
where I
engaged on,
want
but he
you to be.
gets away. So easy to, like, escape as Pike, because they literally can't chase you.
Oh, you're chasing me? That's nice. How do you like this stun?
Right. And the second he
Just
gets
regen
out of
himself.
vision, he just heals up all the damage he just took. It's like, oh,
That's pretty annoying.
yeah, that's really fun. He regens way too much health, and it's like it's way too fast.
Yeah.
If they nerf him, that's what they need to hit. Like, I think his damage numbers are fine. It's his survivability is not in tune with what his character is supposed to be.
Yeah, because he regens like all that health, doesn't he?
Most
Or
of
essentially.
it. Yeah.
Good spell shield from the Nocturne.
Yeah, that was really clean. That Mundo Cleaver almost did. That's doing 500 damage a pop.
It's actually nuts. Hit him 3 times, he did 13 or 15k damage or 1500 damage.
Yeah. That's super rough. Doodle and Faithful, though, actually just kind of baited them out. They're already doing the Baron. It's about to fall down, but oh my god, the Nocturne steals it away. This is a big fight. They got the knock-up. Yasuo's made his way in. Now Maniac Bane pretty low, but Rakanye about to fall. So is Red Art King. This fight's in the favor of Vex. They didn't get the Baron, but that doesn't matter. That is 3 kills over now. He's going to keep chasing forward. Wants to get it, but a little bit too scared of those cleavers.
It was a good steal from Mafia, but
Yeah,
Fight
game-saving
just came
steal.
through.
They're still
Oh,
going to
yeah.
lose inhibs here, like almost definitely, but huge steal.
They should lose 2 inhibs, but did save the game, being said.
Yeah,
Possibly, at least. But imagine these 2 can
yeah,
hold.
Doodle needs to be careful because like Kiora actually does a crap load of damage here.
Save.
Yeah, 2 inhibs. Vex still in command of this game.
Elder Drake is coming up.
Yeah,
Right? That's Elder?
they can't give Galaxy this Elder Drake at all.
No, yeah, if Galaxy gets Elder Drake, that's a scary Elder.
Yeah, that's a pretty strong one. They
3
also
stacks, pretty good.
they need to send Doodle up top, like because the Elder's up. Like they need to have Doodle top since he's got TP. Like sending VeqX up there means that Galaxy have the opportunity to just straight rush this. Like Vex cannot fight this right now. Actually, like they're in a really rough spot. They're gonna disengage, but it's giving a free Elder over to Galaxy. They did half the damage for him. Even if Jupiter manages to make his way in, he gets it. He gets the revenge steal.
Ask permission.
Jeez, both junglers just not able to secure.
He's gonna trade his life for it, but Jupiter with the revenge steal.
Good job, Jupiter. And 2 steals in 1 game.
2 steals in 1 game. Apparently neither team should go for an objective.
Right, just go and steal it. This is how we play.
Yep.
Just go for the steals.
Just let the other team start it. We'll grab it from them. It's no problem at all.
I was at 60 HP. It was a 60 HP smite away from Mafia.
Jeez.
So close.
What a game. Looking... It looks like it could
40
go
minutes.
another 5 or 10 minutes, honestly.
Yeah. And this is where I guess Gathering Storm be really good. 40-minute Gathering Storm actually gets pretty scary.
Yeah. You know,
Putting that on cast would be nutty.
I'm pretty sure we can actually check that. Can we? Kai'Sa has Gathering Storm.
Oh, shoot.
And so does Cassiopeia.
They're getting a lot of damage from
And
that.
so does Yasuo. And so does Swain.
Jesus.
And yeah, that's about the extent of Gathering Storm. But yeah. All the carries have Gathering Storm this game, so yeah, they're all feeling good.
Right? Cass is sitting at 1.2 or 1020 AP right now. Oh, that is.
Yeah, oh my god, that is a lot of damage onto Red Arcane. Barely makes it out with his life. Next is going to siege up here. Kiora needs to be really careful. Luckily, Windwall is there to stop beefy Uggs. But
You better be saying thank you to Rakanye.
yeah, oh my god, that
What
thing.
was that?
What?
Is that just a Nocturne Q?
No, I think that was Cass E.
Hmm.
That did so much damage. How much AP is she at?
1020?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
down to
She's got a lot
909
of
right
AP.
now, but yeah, it's
Oh, really?
based off her movement speed. I think she's got celerity, yeah. Oof. Yeah, that's rough. That puts a hamper on Vex's ability to actually push this up. His Faithful at the back, and like they've actually got the waves where they need to where it's pulling people away, but since they stepped up a little bit too aggressively there, yeah, they're not going to be able to actually pressure this.
Oh, man. It is, the scary part about when like games get like this is that being that death timers are so long, if you lose a team fight, it's getting close to game.
Yeah. Doodle takes no damage from Kiora right now. Kiora really needs to get a Vamp Scepter. Or not Vamp Scepter, sorry. That would be so bad. Void Staff.
I was like, what?
Vamp
What?
Scepter on my Cassiopeia. VeqX actually might be in trouble that we got knocked up. He's going to get engaged on, taking a lot of damage. Here comes the Zanyas, though. Healing all of it right back. Maniac Bane in a pretty bad spot. He's going to fall. King D gets his first kill of the fight. Now Mafia gets a kill onto Jupiter, and they're going to keep chasing forward. That's 2 down already on the side of Galaxy, but Kiora with the damage onto King D should be able to turn this fight around. He's got 1 kill, make it a second, actually. And Vex about to get aced. I don't think Doodle can make it away. And I mean, I don't know if Red Arc has the damage here, but yeah. Looks like they're actually just going to go back, clear up minions, and Vex needs to reconsider fighting around turrets and without Baron.
Baron is back up here in a minute 30 or minute 15, so inhibs are coming back up. Expect to see that to kind of be the last fight. Wow, I
Yeah.
forgot there's only 2 turrets down for the side of Galaxy. Oof, da.
They are in this completely off of CS advantage.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only reason why they're only 2k down.
And they have huge CS advantages, actually.
Yeah, 60 CS bot, another 80 mid.
This isn't even full build yet? Oh my.
Yeah. God, Doodle hasn't gotten to farm in like 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes.
I know. It feels so bad.
I mean, he's still close to Flame or Rising Maniac Bane, but both teams just giving literally all the CS over to their carries, which I don't blame you. I mean, at this point in, like, all the carries are full build besides, like, Yasuo. All the bot lane carries are full build, so, like, there's no reason for them to take farm anymore. It's actually detrimental to their team. But,
Yeah, you're literally just using gold to 0 efficiency.
yeah. Yeah, Vex also needs to do... They need to keep Cho'Gath in the front line here, actually. Ooh, I don't think Jupiter can actually win this fight versus the
No.
Yasuo. With Doodle here, though, he might be able to. Rakanye not actually going to use the last breath. Still manages to trade pretty favorably against the Camille. They get 1 kill down, though. No vision onto the Camille for the Nocturnal. I think they actually just want to disengage this. Though they land the knock-up onto Kiora, but no follow-up. Miasma going to stop the approach. They'll take that 1 kill, though. Gives them a decent chance for the Baron if Jupiter can heal up.
Yeah, I kind of confused on why Kanye didn't take that ult
Right.
onto the Camille. At least would have popped her GA.
Yeah.
Popping that GA is actually super important.
Yeah, and it would have at least maybe stalled out the fight from them. I think he just didn't want to get close to Doodle, but I mean, Cho'Gath has enough range that like, it just doesn't matter.
Yeah. Still 22 seconds on Kanye. Times are getting unbearably long now.
Yeah, it's just a little longer than you would like. Faithful does need to be careful. Nice dodge away. The big thing here that I'm noticing in terms of builds at the moment is the fact that Cassiopeia doesn't actually have Void Staff. She went for a Visage, which will help her a little bit, but she's never going to be able to do anything to Doodle because he's got the Visage and the Adaptive Helm. Let's see if Nocturne can steal this again. Nope. He is going to go in, but they've already got the Baron buff. A nice charm up, though, from Faithful Fox. Maniac and Mafia already falling. Kiora with a nice down, but it doesn't matter. He's going point blank into the whole team. He's down. Now Red Arc King also pops his GA. Rakanye forced to run away. Nice knock up there. Vex with the Baron. 4 kills for nothing. I think that is going to be game. Vex taking the clean 2-0 versus Galaxy.
Oof, da. That was, the questionable engage, I'm gonna say, for Mafia.
Yeah, it was like, once the Baron's gone, like, if he had engaged, like, when the Baron was being taken and maybe gotten away the steal, I could see it, but he engaged, like, a solid 2 seconds after the Baron died, and it's just too much damage and frontline from Vex for that to happen, so really good job from Vex. Showing up, showing that I was right, saying that they're gonna get the 2-0.
I'm still, they were not able to touch Cho'Gath.
No.
entire time. Cho'Gath's just like, I take no damage.
They didn't build any penetration, right?
Right.
No Void Staff from Kiori. Went for Visage, super defensive. Rakanye, sure, he does 30% true damage already, and his ult does grant him extra penetration when he pops it, but, still would maybe like to see a Last Whisper out of him just to guarantee that he's pumping out the damage.
He was getting popped super quick in fights, too.
Yeah.
Even with the Asterix and the Bloodthirster trying to stay alive, just not able to.
Yeah, he tried. But good job from Vex. Who are you thinking MVP game 2?
That one, honestly, I wanted Swain. Swain or the
Swain?
Cho'Gath.
Yeah, I was thinking Doodle, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that's
that's
super
fine.
big
I'm
lead.
happy with either of those.
Yeah,
I thought very well.
he had a huge CS lead.
Mhm.
Got a lot of decent picks off. Like he's the one that started that first pick off onto Cassiopeia. Always getting the lead for him there. And
And
just took no
either
freaky
one.
damage, which is based solely off of Guardian's build. But yeah, I'm gonna say Doodle. What about set MVP though?
I don't know. I don't. I thought King D did good this game as well. I think game 1 was much. I think the early game was better this game for me, at least for Jupiter, but the later halves of the game didn't feel as impactful.
Yeah.
For me personally.
Yeah.
Doodle had a atrocious early game and good this entire game. I personally though think that King D did better overall for the 2 games, but
Yeah, I'd say set MVP. I could go King D.
okay. We'll ask him if he would like an interview.
Bring that big boy in here.
He was all mad last season that he didn't get one.
Oh, here you go, boy.
Hope he says no. Crying on the inside, lol.
It was a long game, 47 minutes.
Yeah, it was. What's going on, King D?
Oh, nothing much, man. Tough games.
Dude, that last game was that was a nail biter.
Yeah.
That was close.
Yeah, that Casio was monstrous, dude. It is insane.
Yes. Yeah, he done well on it twice now.
Yeah.
Gonna touch on the first game. I mean, you absolutely went ham on that Jinx. I know it's a pick that you've been absolutely loving. How did that feel to get it?
It felt really good. Me and Fox have only played together like maybe 3 or 4 times. So we were able to get 2 champions that we both feel really comfortable in and just kind of cruise in lane. Late game, or mid game, I guess, we didn't really need the synergy to pop off, you know?
Right. I mean, you got to a point where you were so far ahead where it didn't matter too much.
Yeah, we ended up getting the exact comp that we wanted. So we felt really good about it.
As soon as I saw the Tom Kench and the Jinx being able to go through, I was like, well, that's that lane. Has Jupiter been playing Camille a lot lately?
Yeah, he's been playing a lot of Camille. He feels really good on it, and so I trust him to be able to do things that I guess this league necessarily hasn't really seen a lot of, which gives us kind of an advantage, I thought.
Yeah.
He was
He's
just
doing a lot of good things early game, really getting leads for you guys.
Yeah, that's really what we've been practicing. Obviously, this game we did some things early that weren't as good in the second game, but we were able to pull through in the late game, which we were worried about. We felt like they maybe even outscaled us a little bit. So.
Yeah. How did you feel about second draft? I know it was relatively the same. How do you feel about the Rakan and Kai'Sa going into it?
We wanted the Rakan first because there was a lot of supports banned, and that's something that he feels comfortable on.
Okay.
But we don't have a lot of priority on Xayah, so we didn't necessarily want to take that like early, and it ended up getting banned. And then it was Ashe we were thinking of, but we didn't want to play it against Nocturne.
It can be rough.
Yeah.
Yes. So it was really Kaiser or what's the other one? Tristana. And we're just not feeling really good about the Tristana right now.
As you
I
should.
would agree. Yeah, I would agree wholeheartedly that Kaiser is a much better pick than Tristana right now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially into that. Ham, you got your question?
I don't know. Just, I mean, those steals though, right? From Jupiter, from Jupiter and from Mafia. That
Yeah.
5-minute stretch there was just like, oh no, we lost Baron, and it's just like,
It was pretty crazy. We on the Elder we completely just called it off. Like
Yeah, yeah.
we were like, oh, we messed up. Like we're not gonna get it. And then he just said, nah, and he just went in and got it.
It's like,
It's pretty
trust me,
wild.
guys, I got this.
Yeah,
I,
that's why
I,
he
don't-
gets all those MVPs, man.
I wasn't sure if you heard me call it or not, but it was at 60 HP when he was able to smite it.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the actual number or not, but yeah, I saw the 60 flash into smite, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were Nocturne ulted, so like we couldn't
Okay.
see.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts. Really good steal from him, and really good steal from Mafia too on the Baron. That last fight that you guys had for game 2 at that Baron fight, just kind of wiped it around. Cho'Gath, I mean, Doodle had to been feeling good this game for crying out loud.
Yeah, it was either Darius or Cho'Gath, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know. He
Right.
just he does things that shouldn't be done on that champion.
That's what I've always said. He's a very, very good Cho'Gath player, and one of the more aggressive ones. He's normally really good at growing leads on it. We gave him that for this game, and I think that he did absolutely phenomenal. I mean, you guys all played very well today. It was a good first game out. Only got one game this week, so won't see you guys till next week.
2 games
Yes.
next week though. For the
games
favorite
next
team
week,
in the league.
Jesus.
Everyone's favorite team.
oh yeah, you're the meme team. You can't hate the meme team.
No, absolutely not. Except we win now. It's really weird.
Well, yeah, I mean, you guys get wins from FFs, but yeah.
Right.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
You guys won last season. When
Yeah,
the
Galaxy
enemy
felt bad for us.
Yeah,
They
that's
didn't want to like FF, but they didn't want to beat us. You know, so I get it.
feels good.
Well,
All right, well,
congrats.
good 2-0. Congrats on that. Have a good rest of your weekend, and hope to see you guys around in chat.
Yeah, you guys have a good one.
You too. All right. Well, that's all I have. We have. Let's Ham. Do you have anything?
Nope, that's about it. We'll be back in an hour for the next set of the night. Which one is that going to be? Let's open up the schedule.
The schedule.
It's
I had
going to
it right
be
here, bro.
Olympic versus TPR. So go ahead and tune in an hour to that set. Should be a fun one. But until then, we'll see you later.
See you in an hour.